What's up guys, Aaron with Parcel Designs here, and today I'm going to bring you along on a journey where I have to fix embroidery. Embroidery machines are sometimes unpredictable, and oftentimes it looks good on paper, but then you can't get the detail, or especially a halftone in this case. So I'm going to be using a 4-inch patch that is cut out of twill that we'll be screen printing on, and then reapplying it over the design to save an expensive jacket that either I ordered or a customer drops off. So if you've ever had that experience where a customer brings you, see, one of mine was a $450 golf bag or something like that, and I only charge, a small fee to add the embroidery to it, and the chances of this thing messing up sometimes are pretty high. So I don't want to replace an expensive product. So here's a way to cover it up and save it. And I want to say thanks to Fine Touch Detailing, who said, hey, let's put our heads together and come up with something and fix these jackets. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so if I was actually doing this as a production job, not trying to fix something, I've already screen printed this for this customer. I would run these as 6 up, setting it up to do screen printed patches, something on some kind of grid like that to fill my entire t-shirt board, so that I wasn't wasting them doing one at a time, which takes longer, and time is money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the left chest screen printed job, which is just the one patch, and we'll just get those out to fix these couple jackets that we got here, and kind of show you how that's done. Okay, so I'm gonna set you guys right here. I'm actually gonna use a piece of embroidery backing, try to screen print to line this thing up before I actually put it on the patch. So let's give it a shot. Trying all kinds of new stuff today. I'm also going to use a heat gun just to give this a quick flash. Boom! There we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I can kind of see through the patch a little bit, so I'm going to take my T-square and kind of square it up into place, and then center the image of the left chest print on this patch, and we'll set that up right now. Okay, now our patch should fall somewhere inside of this here. Sweet, and there we go. Now we got a patch we can use and sew onto the jacket. Let's go check it out. Okay, so now I gotta get this hoop around this jacket, kind of trying to keep it level because we're gonna go right over the top of that. Center it right in there. Something like that. Okay, so here's the patch, and laying it over it, it covers the whole thing, so it's gonna have a nice good embroidery backing or border around it. Should look pretty classy when we're done. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is trace the design and make sure that the machine is going to go all the way around it. Alright, so once the design is traced and centered and it looks like it's going to cover the whole thing, we'll go ahead and set up our sew file with a stop, so we'll kind of know where we're going to be putting this thing exactly. So Oh, sweet. My delivery's here, and I ordered myself a little gift from another YouTube channel that I've been inspired by watching over the last year, and wanted to show some support. Let's go check it out. Dude, sick. Look at that box. Sweet job, bro. All right, this is awesome. Let's get this. I'm a hat guy. When I see cool hats, I gotta have them. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Sweet. Decal. Yeah, more decals. Dude, yeah. Ordered myself a little birthday present, and I'm going rogue. So, I'll be rocking this today, that's for sure. What a cool hat here. Partly why I wear hats all the time anyways. How do I look? Oh, it feels so good. It's so comfortable. Man. Now I'm gonna have to get the camouflage one too. Dang, sweet. All right. So, let's cut the sticker off and get back to fixing these jackets. All right, so where were we? Okay, so setting up and centering, making sure everything's all in the right order. I can't even think right now. I'm just so excited about this hat. Raised lettering. So upon setting this thing up, now that we got the laser and it all centered, kind of roughly where we think we want to go, we go ahead and set the first color, and it's going to stitch a parameter, and that's going to be the outside of the patch. Then we're gonna put a little pause and a stop right there so that the machine will stop on its own. So that's when we apply the patch. And then we're going to go ahead and hit go, and it's going to sew the patch down. Well, hey, look, a thread break. So even while trying to fix something, it's still messing up. Embroidery. Oh. But it will look better with a screen print on it. And now it's going to start the decorative border and finish it up. Well, because this is real life, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like the white border, so I'm gonna back the machine up, cut this out, and do it in black. All right, now I gotta peel all that stuff out. All right. Got that fixed. So now what I'm gonna do is I'll just back up the machine and switch the color to black and go right over that. All right, now that I got that backed up all the way, I gotta switch the color to black on the computer. But what usually tends to happen with these machines is if you hit go, even though you switched it on there, it won't switch the color and it'll just start stitching white just like it just did right there. So you gotta trim it. And by pushing the needle in the arrow direction, you can change the color on the machine after you've set it up in the software. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong or something different, but it's never worked for me. And so that's how you manually switch the color on these embroidery machines. So here we go. Okay, now just trim off the backing. Woo, okay. And something that looks like this. It's kind of a cool look too. So then, because it's got the halftones in it, it gives it a pretty neat look. A little mix of embroidery and screen printing. So yeah, that'll do. Well, there's something new you can try. If you're not screwing something up, you're not learning something. So it turned out all right. You can also sublimate on these because they are polyester. And if you have a sublimation printer or know someone that does, you can sublimate a full color print right on this and then stitch it on to your product. So if you digitize yourself and have your own digitizing software, then it's probably a lot easier than what I do. Is I send it off to get it programmed off of my design files to scale, and then I send off the to have it laser cut to get these, and I order like 100 of them at a time. So comment below if you have any questions. I'll see what I can do to help and point you in the right direction. So hopefully this helps somebody out there today, and thanks for hanging out with me. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video. Wait, one more thing. I could have just as easily shared this video and showed how perfectly you can put on a patch without screwing things up, but that's not real life, and I wanted to be real, and that's the kind of content I want to create, is real things happening to real people and build a real community. Secondly, when we face our weaknesses, we can build strengths and overcome and achieve great things. I struggle with perfectionism, and I can sit and make a video and get it all perfect and shiny and polished, and I can do it and never post it because it's just not ever good enough. So, you know, done's better than perfect. And lastly, we were designed to do great things. So get out there and make a difference and do something awesome. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for joining me.